booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Falcons will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Nebraska's offense will be first on the attack. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Throws to the tight end. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. The short hands. It's Ives. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's Bell. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Power football with the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds and missed his opportunity to get rid of the football. A huge loss forced on the play. The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Ives. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 11th play of this opening drive coming up, but this one a 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense has its first opportunity of the day. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Oh, he makes the catch. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
They got the completion, and the quarterback's happy. He got a completion, stats looking good. He's like, wait a minute, dude, stop hitting me. Please protect me a little bit better up front.
Off the play fake. Under fire. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Falcons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this third down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Gives him the big stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Clark. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down and more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A first down for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Steps away. Got a man. It's Bell. Knocked off his feet.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The throw to the outside is complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers are on the move. Rushes on him. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bell.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grab near the marker is Clark. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Bell. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Huskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Here's a heat. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Back to throw, it's Boyd. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Got it behind the line. It's Harris. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Falcons will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. A little screen to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Finds his man. It's Clark. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive.
Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Cornhuskers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Trying play action. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes the grab. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you've... trying to control your body and run as you're laying out. That's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, give on the inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Boyd. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Handoff to the lone back. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Ives. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. There's the pressure. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Still on his feet. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. On the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's Boyd. And they can't make the connection. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it just in time. Another incompletion on third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely center cut. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke. He lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. To throw, it's Boyd. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Harris. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Falcons have this offense rolling. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Power ahead. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. He'll sneak it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the field goal unit is on the field. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. What a disappointment. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Makes the grab. It's Bell. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get 1st downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for
turning it on! Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out, throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's Middleton. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the right. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the single back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Sharp. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. First and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Going for 6. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds a little space. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. Inside. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him.
He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.